make some stuff. First things first, we'll probably do something easy. Let's get some land. Which, what do I want to do? Grab this. And turn on grid snapping as well. I'm going to bring it back closer to this area. And I'm going to take the character and bring that over as well. Froze. Alright, start over again. Always the best start, I guess. I can see that this has a little problem. This is actually from the light. So if I come in here and just kind of rotate it so it's not perfectly zero, it looks better. So, let's see here. Put you here. And then we're going to duplicate some stuff. I'm going to go and get probably an angled object as well. Maybe that one. And let's do this one. Frame up. Rotate you. Let me make sure this is actually set to a hard value. Okay. Rotate you around. Move you there. Move you here, and let's go ahead and take you, duplicate, bring that there. All right. We'll probably circle that around as well. I wonder what materials this is actually working with. Dark brown. I wonder if I can duplicate that. Material. Dark brown. Tile high. Forest. Brown dark. Oh. Don't know what I did there. Get rid of that. What's next? Kind of want this to be here, but I need to bring it over. Let's rotate it so it can go up. Don't want it to be too much. Maybe right at the brown. And I'll bring this here, move it over. Seems alright. you up and over. I don't want this to be completely down though. You. I'm gonna turn around. Very cool. Alright. That's pretty much I want to duplicate you. And I'm gonna do you. Let's duplicate you, but we're actually going to make you a higher ledge. And then move you. We should be able to branch this out to a double square because we want to have platforms around this area, and we're going to put a tree there. So take this tree, move, and then we've got a nice little tool here that I can click and move you there. Don't know if it's going to be perfect. Yeah, seems to be good. And we'll probably put some stones. I don't know where they are though. Right here. This is probably alright. Next thing that we need to think about is if you're going to hit down here, which just temporarily we'll put in some of these so that we have a wall of some sorts. No, I don't want the sky sphere. Why are you selecting that? We can probably do this here. And then we'll move that right there. So the idea is to make lava, which can be done with these. Do I want that? Yeah, we can do that. Duplicate a bunch of these. Probably make it one more. So now we need to add platforms to jump on. Is that gonna be too tall? Yeah, it's gonna be too much. Keep it at what it is there. See if we can make do. always good to have work in threes. And then we can get a yellow platform. Keep in mind that we'll also have to make this somewhat lava, so after I finish this up, I'll add the hazard. Is that even? Kind of looks like it. Maybe? Maybe this isn't even. Let's see. Also close enough. What about this? I mean, that looks close enough for me there. And then we'll want to add some collectibles as well once we figure out what we're doing. Let's duplicate this. And do we want it to be even is the question. Let's also duplicate this. And we can think about if it's that high. I guess it can be that high. We'll want to move this one up, and we'll probably want to move this to the platform kind of similar. Make this higher. Another one of these. Just keep in mind that you're wanting to design something out that somebody can collect things. I don't want to see the grid. Why it's making me select that. Also, what is that? Oh, that's the sky sphere. We don't want that. Here. Then here, move those to be there, and I think we're definitely going to want to have something that's slightly higher. I don't think we've used it yet. See how that looks. And what we can do is just manually tweak this. And this time we're going to do something a little different. We're going to use the paint tool. Then I'll probably add this to 9, 5, 15. So then it's a little low. Alright, let's add some stuff. So down here, we can't let anybody actually reach that. We need to put a hazard. So up here are the components. Let's type in hazard. And if you drag this in here, it's a little hard to see because both of them are reddish. But if I pull it up large enough, you'll be able to see it. Let's go ahead and move it to the center here. It's not going to give me what I want, I don't think.
Discovery Houston, press to ATO.
So I like the spawn point, so we can always go back here and target this one. And that way, whenever you respawn, you basically will always go back to that. And we can probably show that off. So if I come in here, and if I walk off, oh no, it crashed. Oh no, an update. In the middle of the stream. Well, we'll see. It won't take long. Try and update Unreal that fast. I don't think it's going to happen. Okay, so the hazard's there. What do we want to do next? We want to place collectibles, because we have some coins that we can grab. So if we bring in collectible sensor here, and what are these called? It's called Diamond Team Blue. Diamond. And what you can do is you can make it a little bit more interesting by adding a rotation component. It's up here in this plus. Oh, not an asset. To right here, rotation, movement. Come down here, it's already spinning in the Z, and the 16 is fine, so just have some padding issues. But now when we jump in the game, it'll properly rotate. So if I just grab these and duplicate. Getting somewhere. I do want to paint another one of these, so it's kind of just here. Let's exit paint mode. We can close this for a second, and let's duplicate some of these. I think this can be done, and then we just move this over here. Over here. And over in this corner we can have the finish area. I think that one of these, let's see what it's called, Flag Team Red. So there's something called a finish sensor. And And grab that. Right here. And like before, I'll come in here and find the mesh. Flag. We put in snapping. Let's make it perfect. It's not picking up the transforms on this. It's okay. Alright. So, what do I do? Let's duplicate this. We can keep that there. Move this. Put another tree. Actually, let's snap it. And then, what do we want to do? Maybe take this. Move it up. Make sure it's flush. Probably want to move this one over as well. And just make it a little bit upward. We need to give like a thing where you're going to try and get something. So maybe have like a heart or something that's a little bit harder to get, and then you can kind of risk it at the end of the game. Giving them something that is a risk reward. So we'll put that right there. Make sure that this is kind of out in the middle of nowhere. We can probably add that. And then, like before with the collectible, probably just duplicate it. Actually, let's get rid of that. We'll do a different sensor. Health. And then up here, we'll grab the mesh, heart, team red, and like before, we'll add the rotating components. And for this one, we'll make it go a little bit faster. Let's do 25. It's going to loop, which is exactly what we want. And yeah, I mean, the last thing we could do is probably, make sure that everything is kind of square on the bottom so it looks a little bit better. Yeah, that's not going to be what I want with this one. Yep. And we can just duplicate it. These, if you want to get rid of that, you can just select them all, bring it in a little bit so it's kind of hidden. And if you want to get rid of all of this, there's an even easier way. You just rotate it. I should have done that originally. Sometimes you just gotta be clever rather than precise. Even the same can be held true here if you wanted. A little bit harder there. You could probably hide them in some capacity. Alright, let's see if we can do it. No guarantees it won't crash, but we'll have to see. Oops. Little bear running around. You can see that they're rotating. You can see it's a little bit off. Okay, I got one. Let's see, I got two. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know if I'm brave enough to do this one. Okay, I got my heart. Okay, and then should be the end. You're a winner. So that's kind of a full game loop. You know, probably could fix this where it's not all lopsided. Might help. And then I'm gonna have to figure out what's wrong with the hazard part. So it definitely crashed whenever you jump on it. But everything else seemed to work perfectly fine. So, what can be done next? Probably do another scene. Let me think. What would be good? Let's do one where we've got pendulums, or these little spinny things. We don't really have to be here. We'll probably trade the character out just so it's a little bit different. And what are we gonna do? So let's go ahead and just grab this. And we turn on the snapping. And where do we want to put it? I'm gonna put it over here. It's a little bit different. We'll probably grab this one as well. Just so it doesn't take as long, it's probably not going to be as varied. And let's see, like these. Do a red. Gate, which is red. Probably for the coins or the diamonds, take you, duplicate you, and we can bring you over here. What are these called? It's like diamond yellow, diamond team blue. Okay, so we'll just keep it as yellow. Alright, so let's see her. So you can be here. I'm going to offset you by 1. So bring you back. Just too close. the first trial by storm. So let's do this here. You. And then we can bring you over here. Back. Mainly I'm just too quick, I guess. We'll bring this down. Just grab this so it'll snap into place. Alright. The next thing that we want to do is let's create something that's a little bit further over. And we'll bring you over here. Turn the snapping, so we'll care more about the block positioning with this. I think that's about as far as we'll be able to jump with this guy. Alright. And then put you over here. You here. Bring you here. And for this, so we'll have this guy here. He's constrained to the other thing. Doesn't matter. This is actually going to be used for the baton. So put you here. And then we can go ahead and put probably this here. Rotate it to be a little offset. Keep it there for a moment. Let's build out some of the other stuff that we would need. With let's give you a fighting chance, so if you get knocked off, you're there. And another one. Except on this one, this is going to be the midway point, so we'll make the jump harder this time. There we go. It's like really hard. Probably too hard for me, but we'll see. Move you here. Yeah. And it's probably too close still. But we could do one here, maybe. take one of these, actually. And then this. Let's go ahead and copy this. I'm gonna want the red to be a little bit different, so X. Those look fine. And let's go ahead and copy there. There we go. And then let's go ahead and rotate this. And we'll go ahead and duplicate this. So the Y is not where I want it to be. I want it to be at 13. And it's basically going to be back and forth. All right. That can be there. This can be here. And then let's go ahead and duplicate this a little bit. And then we'll do it once more. And then the last one is going to be where we put the ending. So you. And then here. And we'll have it a little bit different. It's going to be finish sensor, but we're going to do this bad boy here. Let's go ahead and rotate you. Doesn't want to be where I want it to be. So in the X, let's make it exactly 64. And that seems good. And we don't have to use this. Go back to where you belong. So like before, we'll get the spawn point and just pull it over here. Showcase the utility with all this. Let's go and grab a different character. Let's do the duck. Press play. Alright. Homeboy's right there. Looks like it's going to work fine. Now we want to go in and put in the rotating components. Let's go down here, and this time instead of loop, we're going to do ping pong. And we can do, let's do 25. And the rotation limit, let's do, minus 45 to positive 45. I don't even know what this will look like, but we'll check it out. Okay, so that will work, but we need to rotate it to face here. And let's go ahead and put this up to 90, positive 90. and ramp this up to 40. I think it's still way too slow. As they say, my grandmother could deal with that. Let's do 75. Alright, looks like we have to have it here. Is that true? Now I'm kind of lost. Ooh. That's what I get, I froze it. Alright. Still got everything? Yep. I didn't want minus 75, I want 75. Perfect. Alright, that's what I really wanted. Might have been the whole minus thing that was causing problems. Probably can do something similar on this. So minus 90 to 90. Ping pong, minus 90 to 90. We'll do something similar here. And before I finish that, I'm going to add the finish sensor. Let's go ahead and take the hazard. So we need to make it where there are problems if you fall. Like before, we're going to select that and then we'll take this little target and we'll select our spawn point. Last but not least, let's go ahead and grab these. We can just go ahead and stick the rotating on it. Rotating. 5. Minus 90 to 90. Ping pong. And we'll do the exact same for this. Don't want a software update. Ping pong. Just like that. And a couple of these. We probably should want to put hazard underneath this as well. Let's go ahead and just duplicate it. There it is. Hard to see.
At Granger, we're for the ones who pay attention to every little detail. The ones who fuss, tinker, and sweat the small stuff. Because you know the tiniest thing can make the biggest difference when it comes to keeping business moving. We get it. We're the same way, offering access to product experts to help you quickly and easily find what you need. So whatever your industry, you know you're always getting professional-grade products.
And then yeah,
Call,
that basically
click
gives us
Granger.com,
two
or
obstacle
just stop
courses.
by.
If I hop in,
Granger, for the ones
you see that I
who get
have
it
all
done.
the stuff that's moving. I'm sure if I'll be good enough to actually get to the end of this, but whoa, see? Get to you. Whoa. Alright, here comes the really hard part. Oh! And it freezes. I have to fix that crash, but as you can see, it's pretty easy to build stuff out. We're on a development build, so it's kind of glitchy, but for the most part, it's all there. And then let me go ahead and clean up some of this stuff. I'll probably just delete a bunch of it. And then we'll publish it. Oh, it's gonna take too long for this. Almost there. Mainly I do this because we want to... Oh god. well, what you can do is you actually reset the camera and come back. We want to do this because then we can publish it to the community and everybody can see it real quick. But you don't want all this stuff in there. So after you're done designing on the base project, you can just go ahead and delete all the extra props. And then if you want to have access to them, you can go into the asset browser. All right. Sweet. So next thing up, like I said before, what we want to do is go into the publish up here on the top right. We're going to pick a thumbnail. Maybe like something like this. Seems to be blank, but let's do stream mini game. Select a thumbnail. Wait. It's never gonna let me do a thumbnail. It's hilarious. I guess there won't be any, but I'll have to save it and then I'll have to share it afterwards. But you can see a few things with the freezing and of course the jumping on the spawn points. I'll bring this up to Philip, but we basically built two quick platformer games that were, I guess, levels that you could give inside of your own game project. But end it here. I'm going to give off the bug reports to Philip, and we'll try again tomorrow.